Hey everybody, welcome back. I have... It's been a couple days since the last time I played this, and the memory still stings. I've been having nightmares. I've been having PTSD related to the last level I played of this game, and how much of an experience, just a soul-draining experience that one was. But hey, hopefully this one goes a little bit better. So, all I need to do is calculate the average of all the cubes in the room and write that value to all of the cubes. So what I'm thinking right now is I take the... basically what I need to do is I need to take the sum of all these cubes, and I just need to send everyone up their respective column, and then they need to write the running sum at the top of every cube. And then one person needs to walk through, sum them all up, calculate the average, write it across this top row, and then everybody just needs to walk down and write the average across all of them. I don't think that that's going to be so bad. So what we're going to do, this all hinges on whether I'm allowed to write down values or not. Otherwise, I have no idea how to do this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to test my theory first. So I'm going to take this person, I'm going to have him step up twice. Just any old person, I'm going to have him step up twice. They're going to pick up whatever they're standing on, and they're going to write 0 to it. And if the game doesn't immediately fail me, then this strategy will work. And I won't need to use any signals to do it. So they write down zeros, they've picked them up, and the game did not crash, so I can pick them up and move them around, and this will be, like, this won't be horrible. Can I then drop them? That's the thing. So I'll do a write and a drop. If I put down basically what is the wrong number, is the game going to freak out? It will not freak out. The average of this room is obviously not 0. Cool, so this strategy will work and I don't need to use any signals. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to have everyone step, just keep stepping up until they're at a wall. So, yep, so we'll just, until they're at a space where there's a nothing. So we just keep stepping up until above us, until we're standing on a cube. Once we're standing on a cube, we will then perform this running sum. So we will calculate mem1 is equal to what I'm standing on, or is equal to mem1 plus what I'm standing on. And we should not put this into that section of code. So if what I'm standing on is not equal to a data cube, otherwise we do the summation process. Once we are, we'll use some signals. We'll use signals to tell everyone that their averages are in place and they're ready to go. So we'll take care of this thing in a second. Okay, sorry about that. Cool. Let's revisit this. We step up until we're not on a data cube. We keep adding mem1, and we're just going to keep stepping up until above us is equal to a wall. So what we'll do is if it's not equal to a wall, this might not be entirely right. I need to exactly tell how I'm going to do this weighting process here. So, oh, actually I can attempt to read what I'm currently on if there's nothing over me. I'm just adding null to it, which will be treated as a 0. Alright, so what we do is just this sort of thing. So we'll commit what we're on to memory, and then if it's not equal to a wall, we just step up and commit the next thing to memory. So once above us is a wall, we need to Or rather, once above us is a nothing, this is the case that we break on. If above us is a nothing, which means we've gotten here, and we have this tile, what we need to do is we need to pick up what we're currently on. We need to write mem1 onto it. We need to drop it. And then everyone needs to take one step up. So this should put everybody at this point, they should have written their running sums. So I'll just remember this one because it's very easy because there's a 0 at the top. Everyone is doing their writing, so I screwed something up somewhere. If above us is not equal to a nothing, that's what I messed up. Do I have anything with a 0 at the top? I have this one. So we should write 7 on this cube. Once we've written 7 on it, then we'll know that this logic is working out perfectly. Okay. We have a 7 written there. The game did its usual thing where it covers everything up, but I can clearly see that that's a 7. Alrighty, perfect. So basically now what we need to do is if to our left is a nothing, it means we're this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to just walk to the right, take the sum, calculate the average, write it all down, and then once we're here, we tell everyone to start stepping down and do it. This is going to be so much easier than the first puzzle that I did. I'm gonna actually beat this in like 5 more minutes. I'm super happy. I was dreading this level, but I totally figured out a way to do it. So anyway, if to our left is a nothing, then we need to enter summer. Otherwise, we need to just go into await. So what we'll do is we'll just listen for the hi signal. And this person will tell everyone hi. So once we've listened to hi, everyone just needs to walk down and write on their cubes. Couldn't be simpler. So what the summer will do is they are here. They have dropped their cube. So what this person should do is they already have mem1, so they need to just walk to the right until to their right is a nothing. And they just need to keep summing up everything they're stepping on. So they need to calc that mem1 is equal to mem1 plus the tile that they're on. Once they're there, I need to pause the game and see what they think the total is, so I can just quickly mentally sum across this row. I actually probably don't even need to do that. But to that end, let's just see how this goes. So everyone steps up a whole bunch, and let's just play this out like really slowly at this point. So they've all stepped up. This person does 66 plus 46 to arrive at 112. Okay, then they add 44 to that. That's correct. 156. All right, they're going to 227. That's correct. Okay, this is cool. That's a lot of steps Bert is keeping tracking of. I'm lost before I even started. Oh, you have no idea what I've just been through. So we should have 412. And we get that. All right, now they need to step back into position. And then we need to synchronously just walk down. We also need to do division by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 49. As there are 7... Actually, let me double check this. It should be a square, right? So it's 7 times 7, so we need to divide our final value by 49. So, we are on this tile. What we'll then do is calculate mem1 is equal to mem1 divided by 49. All right. So then we will just start picking up, writing, write mem1, drop, step, left. And we just do that loop until to our left is a nothing. So once we're here, to our left is a nothing. Okay, once we've done that, we do a step up. And now, actually, we don't need to do a step up. So we tell everyone hi, and then we enter the final loop where we just set averages. So all we're going to do is just have everyone step down and just write out the average. So what I can do to make this like synchronous is do something like that, but I don't actually need to do it that much. So actually I will do that, just to make it like really, really stupid easy for me to reason about. So basically the state is we will then step down and we'll set mem1 is equal to what they're standing on. So everyone has the average now committed to their mem1. So we set average by just stepping down in a loop. We pick up what we're on. We write mem1. We drop. And just do that a whole bunch. And this ought to do it. Let's just see. Okay, so that person then writes out what ends up being 360. So you divide that by 49. I can't do that number off the top of my head. They've written it down as 7. Yeah, that looks believable. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I'll kind of buy it. I feel like it should be higher than that, but I don't know. Let's just see what happens. So we have everyone writing down 7s on all the tiles. Fuck, they didn't write down 7 on that tile. So I messed up that one little thing there. So, okay, so we didn't actually do the right step here. We didn't do the pickup and the right there, which is really annoying because I kind of did this in a shorthand way. So if to our left is not equal to a nothing, then we do all this stuff. And then we jump back and evaluate that thing again. So if to our left... Oh, that still won't do it, right? If to our left is equal to a nothing... because we still need to just remember to pick that up. So there's like a it's different kind of loop than what I know how to really do off the top of my head. So basically that's like the one little corner case here. So if to my left is a nothing, I still want to do it. I can just be really lazy and just duplicate this code here. So we just pick up, right, drop, step left. If to my left is... We could do something like this, maybe? This is what I'm thinking of. So we pick up, right, drop, step to the left until it's not equal. If... Okay, here's something easy I can do. If I'm standing on a data cube and to my left is not equal to a nothing. There we go. That's a really efficient way to do it. So this person's gonna write out what they think the total is, 113, and I forgot to. I screwed this up somehow. They didn't actually write out the sum, so there's just one teensy little bug here that I need to work out. So the summer is doing his thing. Okay. Oh, I have my jump statement backwards. I need to jump back here, not jump over everything. Perfect. So this ought to write everything out as I expect. Okay, everyone thinks it's 9. We go down. We've written out 9. And this didn't work. Alright. Compute the average of all the cubes in the room and write that value to all the cubes. I do remember how to do averages, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 49 cubes on the ground. I add up all of the values. I then divide by 49, and then everyone writes it out. I do remember how to do basic arithmetic, right? So I'm not too sure why this doesn't work off the top of my head. Yeah, that is how I calculate averages. I bet I may know what it is. So everyone wrote a bunch of shit when they weren't supposed to. And I didn't see them do that until... oh wait, they were supposed to write that shit out. Okay. So this person comes up. They write at the top. Okay. This is correct. I forgot about this. So everyone should be doing writes here. And... oh, the average is going to be a value between 0 and 10. So that's correct. So they wrote everything out. So let's just double check this really quick. 10, 17, 25, 14, 20, 24, 29. Okay, so these values are most likely correct. What is not working here? So they did 30 plus 38. They are doing the sums. 43, 17, 25, 29. They add 25. They then divide it by 49 to get 4. Do I have to end everybody? That can't be right. Write that value to all of the cubes. So I've written down 4, which I believe is the average. Everyone writes down 4. Am I going to have to actually sit here and then calculate the average first just to double check it? That's what I'm going to have to do. Oh, what the hell? What? Wait, what the hell? Okay, I won this time. You guys did really average. That's a pretty good compliment. My parents always said I was average. So... what? Well, this is awkward. Your solution failed more than 50% of the random tests. I'll take a new approach. I've tried to reproduce the conditions where it'll fail. But... wait, what? What? I don't understand how it could compute the average, but then also fail sometimes. I mean, okay, 7 times 7 is 49, right?
Yeah.
I do remember. I do remember that. Yeah. Yeah. What? Okay. How? Okay, so they marked down as 6. They did 7. They did 4. They did 15, 11, and 12. They did 18. Maybe a decimal point issue. The game... see, that's what I was thinking, is that the game might be weird about rounding. Which would be very, very shitty of them. So... I'm actually legitimately confused as to why, like... they would let it be susceptible to rounding issues. I don't understand how that could be the case. I mean, I'm honestly going to look this level up, because this is really weird to me that that I might need to deal with a rounding issue. If I do, then I can deal with it, right? Terrain leveler. Because all I need to do is just, look at the process. I'm close. But, alright. I can look at the process. Calculate the average of all cubes in the room and write that value to all the cubes. Okay, so we write down the sum for all of these. And then we take the running sum of all of it. Am I double counting anywhere? No, because I walked through that and double checked that I wasn't double counting. So it's the summation process, I guess, that is what's being communicated that I'm messing up here. So they take their sums. I think I know what it is. I think I'm dropping off this top row. They do 1. They do 3. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I have one little error there. Everyone is not... They're immediately writing at the top. They're not adding that final value. So this little jump, like, loop construct thing that I do here is actually not what I should do. I do it as a way to cut down on... I do it as a way to be sort of slightly more efficient, but it does have... it is kind of buggy if I'm not careful. So basically, if above me is... Oh no, what are you doing? Okay. This is why we have the undo button. There we go. I wish you could just lock off parts of my code and not modify it. So if above me is... Okay, what did I do down here that kind of just did it? Okay, if I'm standing on a data cube and... yeah, this is probably a safer loop construct. Okay, so I keep doing this calculation step up thing. If above me is... If I am... if I'm on a data cube, then I need to do step up, basically. Okay, so if I'm on a data cube and okay, let's do this. So if above me is equal to a nothing, then I need to just jump out of it, basically. Okay, the easiest thing I can do is just do something like this. It's kind of dumb, but it's fine. So my brain is so fried right now because I do programming all day, and then I came home and guess what I'm doing? I'm commentating whilst programming, which is even worse. Okay, so if I'm on a data cube, then I do the step up. Come on, there's got to be an easier way to do this. What am I missing? Okay. If I'm standing on a data cube and above me is not a nothing, then I do a step up and I just jump back to do this calculation. Screw it. Lazy time. There's an efficient way to do this. Let's all move on with our lives. Okay, make sure that they pick up those threes and stuff at the end. We're gonna be watching for this guy. 50, 51. 51 plus 3, 54. Damn it, I did fix the loop. By doing it that way. This ought to do it, right? Yeah, you guys are really average. It's a pretty good compliment. My parents always said I was average. There we go. Hey, look at that. Speed challenge victory. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Very nice. Yeah, so today at work we had a hackathon, which was cool. I really like what I'm working on. However, I'm mentally very, very burnt out because I basically just programmed like non-stop at work today, which was fine. It was fun and all, but like the fact that I come home and play a programming game is mentally super duper taxing. But hey, this is just what I sacrifice, what I slave over to provide quality entertainment for you. So you know what? Fucking welcome.